You've been around for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I can say that. I started my career as a 15-year-old, and that would have been in like '96. That's when I signed my first record deal. It took me a few years before I actually got started. I tried out some different projects, and that was a very good learning process. And by the time I was like 20, we started Glasgow, 2001.
All the projects that you have been done, have you done anything yourself, like writing the lyrics of the music, or?
Well, back in the days when we did Glasgow, it was mainly Dave McCullen who wrote everything for Glasgow. He wrote the melodies, he wrote the lyrics and everything, and he was always the one pushing me to get along in the studio. But I was like, I was very, very young, and I enjoyed going out, and I enjoyed the attention. I went to the studio, and I was there a lot, obviously. But as far as the songwriting goes, it was mainly Dave who did that, and that's something, if I could do it all over, I would have been there more, but well, yeah. So, but now we're working in the studio on new tracks, and that's something we really do together, because I really want to be involved. It's probably because I'm getting a little older now, and I really want to perform songs I put my heart and soul in. So it's very important for me to be in the process of making it as well.
Sure.
Now. Yeah.
You're in Denmark right now. Have you ever been here before?
Oh yeah, I love Denmark.
Really?
Oh yeah, I do. I love the people, I love the vibe, I love shopping here, of course. I love the food, yeah. It's like laid back more, like people are more laid back here, or at least that's something I sense.
What is your fondest memory of Denmark?
Oh my God, there's
Besides
so many.
Clubbing.
Yeah, I was about to say clubbing. I have so many. I really like performing here because the thing is, like, I sense that the Danish audience is like a very grateful audience, and you get them going like very easily. Like they're thankful for the fact you're being on stage, and that's something. For example, in our own country, people are maybe a little bit more spoiled. It's sometimes harder to get them going with you. Mm-hmm. In Denmark, even if it's a club where there's only like 50 or 60 people, they still have the vibe to tag along, and I really like that. So in general, I would say that's my best memory of Denmark. Yeah.
Besides the singing act that you're doing, do you have another job?
No, I'm mainly working on music in general, like performing, of course, working in the studio. I also do backing vocals for some Belgian artists as well. Trying to organize some events in Belgium where we have some other DJs and other acts, because it's all in like the same kind of thing, but I love the variety of it. But it's mainly performing, yeah.
How does that cope with you having 3 kids?
They have to. No. My 2 oldest boys are 18 and 16 already, so they're not like kids anymore.
No.
They basically come to me whenever they need something. No.
I know that.
but on the other hand, I mean, they can stay by themselves for a few hours if I need to go somewhere. Sure. Well, and my youngest son is a son I have together with Dave McCullen, who did Glasgow as well. So he's still in the industry as well, and he knows how it all works and everything. So whenever I need to go to another country, he's the one who stays with the youngest one. So we have a very good system in that. That's perfect.
It works out.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess
yeah.
It is. All right. You've been in this business for more than 25 years. I'm so sorry to say so, but that's true.
That's the truth, isn't it? No, it's okay. Yeah.
Do you think that the acting scene has changed a lot during those 25 years?
Yeah, to be honest, I do, because I think we were lucky enough to start our musical careers in an era where it still allowed you to make a living out of it more easily than the new artists now, I think. For many reasons. For example, back in the day, you didn't really have like the streaming things and everything. People really had to buy CDs and everything, and that I think that changed a lot. For us, it was a good thing, but I think for starting artists now, it's a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
You have been doing something else also, haven't you?
am very curious about what you're going to mention next. But yeah, I did a lot.
2011, you were hostess on a TV show.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Now, did you have any experience from the music business that you could use when you did the hosting?
Yes and no. I was used of having cameras in my face, but actually like interviewing other people and being the one who has to do all the talking by yourself, it was kind of a difference. It's funny because if I look at the tapes right now, I think it's funny. Could have done that differently, but I enjoyed doing it and doing it, and it was a good learning process as well. But I think I'm supposed to be a singer instead of a
one of
talk
the
show.
shows was about gaming, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, mainly the whole television station, because it wasn't a real television station, it was like digital thing. It was about gaming in general. Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
No. No, not really. No. But the guy who was in charge of everything was a friend of mine, and he was like, yeah, just because of the fact that you're not into gaming makes it kind of funny to actually have you here. And it probably was.
So,
but it was fun.
What's in the future for you?
Well, a lot of performing, releasing new material, and the new single's gonna be there, I think, the middle or maybe the end of next month.
So you are working on something new?
We're very busy in the studio, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just one single, or it's gonna be an album, or?
I think eventually we were planning on making an album, but we start first with like releasing this one. And as I said before, it's not that easy anymore to release something new. It's a whole different way of working, and then we're gonna have to figure out how and what and whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out just the way we planned, but I think afterwards we can start working on an album in the studio.
So does your new track have a name?
Yeah, it does actually.
Is it a secret?
No, it's not, and it's also a cover.
Okay.
And it's called To the Moon.
To the Moon?
Yeah.
Okay, a cover from who?
Savage Garden.
Ah.
I really love the song.
Yeah,
and it was like we had something in mind about how we wanted the new track to sound, and that song just lent itself perfectly for how we had in mind what the song would be, like what it needed to sound like. And once we recorded everything and we played it, was like, oh yeah, this is what we had in mind. This is how the vocals should sound and everything. So we're happy about it. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to play your new track when we get it.
Thank you. You'll receive it the first, promise.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Ivy, it's a pleasure.
Thanks. Same. Hi guys, I'm Evie Goffin and you're watching RadioAalborg on Twitch.